Hello, my beautiful friends. How are you? Elissa here, Enchanting Spirit Queen. I just was called to come on here and I want to do a collective card read for everybody. And because my splenic authority was telling me that I need to come on here and do a live because it has been quite some time. Guys, I'm going to be very honest with you, I've been doing a lot with that full moon, the eclipse, all of that coming in like this short period of time. That was, it was intense. I'm not going to lie. I've been going through a lot of deep healing. A lot of things from my past were kind of coming up again. When you think that you've healed something, it comes back again. But the beautiful thing is I'm not the same person I was when I healed it before. So as I'm evolving, so does the healing, right? So I'm going to be, the other day I was in the kitchen with my husband and, all of a sudden this song came on. I don't know, let me know if this has ever happened to you. And if you're just hopping on, say hello. Hi, Katie. How are you, sweetie? Mwah. I miss you guys. We need to come down and see you soon. Hello, Amanda. So anyhow, guys, I heard this song. And again, let me know if this has ever happened to you. Have you ever been triggered by a song? All of a sudden, the song came on. It was like from the 80s. It came on and it triggered the fuck out of me. I almost went in like panic mode. I almost like felt like I was gonna vomit. And I was like saying to my husband, like, turn it off. And like he could not turn it off fast enough. And I ran and I like shut it off. And I was just like, I need to go outside. So I went outside and took my shoes off, got my bare feet into the grass, and then I went and literally I wrapped myself around my tree. That's called my healing tree. Literally wrapped myself around that tree, and then I just started bawling. I allowed my body, my emotions, I allowed myself to feel through the uncomfortableness of what that music triggered in me. That trauma was kind of resurfacing in me. And instead of just shoving it down, like, this is what I did in the past, is shove down these feelings. Because, when we get these uncomfortable feelings in our body, we decide that we don't want to deal with them. So then we're like, no, this doesn't feel good. I'm just going to like suppress them. But the thing is, that's the worst thing that you can do. When you're feeling through these negative emotions, you need to allow yourself to move through it. So I sat outside and I allowed my body to move through it. I was bawling. And then as I was bawling, the root of what caused that came up. And I realized that this song was a trigger because I was going to a place that I did not feel safe in. And this song caused that to happen. Isn't it crazy how music can trigger you like that? It's so absolutely crazy, but so beautiful at the same time, that our bodies are so wise in how they remember things that we don't even remember, but our unconscious mind remembers everything. So as I said, I allowed myself to move through that uncomfortableness outside. I allowed myself to feel through that anger, that sadness, that why did this have to happen to me, right? I just allowed that unfairness. I just allowed myself to move through it all. And then after I felt better, because, trees are so, scientific studies show that like hugging trees or even placing your hand on a tree is incredibly healing, okay? It helps to calm the nervous system. And anyways, I did that. Then I got up and then my splenic authority was like, go jump on that trampoline. I was like, okay. So I was listening to my body. I was listening to what my body needed in that moment to help me move through that trauma, right? That this triggered. Got on the trampoline, jumped, moved around, and like as I was doing it, it was almost like I allowed that, like that inner child, that little girl inside of me to come out and start. And I just started like smiling as I was like jumping on the trampoline and allowing myself to feel through and move through all those emotions. And did you know that also jumping on a trampoline helps reset your nervous system as well? So if your kids have a trampoline, get your ass out there and go jump on a trampoline, because it's very, very healing. So anyhow, guys, as I was saying, I haven't been showing up a lot online. Like, I have been posting. Usually I try to post daily to bring some inspiration, or, you know, if I'm going through things, I like to share my story. This is what I've been doing since 2017, when I came back from a retreat where it was for women who were sexually abused as children. I started sharing lives and started sharing my journey, right? And I continue to do this with you, because I feel like the things that I'm learning along my way, I want to be able to share with you, so that you are then able to transmute that pain into power, right? To transmute that trauma and that pain into your power, be able to heal from the past, be able to make peace with the past, so that your past no longer controls you, right? You don't need to allow your past to control you any longer. So again, I'm here to share my journey with you, to help, in hopes that it helps to give you support, to give you guidance on what you can do to help yourself move through some of the uncomfortableness that life brings us sometimes, right? And to know that no matter what comes on your path, that you've got this, that you've got the power, you've got the confidence, you've got the willpower to move through whatever the universe throws onto your path. Because it wouldn't be put on your path if you didn't have the strength and the courage to move through it. So I just wanted to be, to just remind you of your power and your strength and your courage, okay? So before I pull a card, let's just do a couple, like a minute or two of sound healing. So I want you to get yourself kind of in a comfortable position. And again, if you're on here, say hello, guys. If you are saying anything, I'm not seeing any comments, just so you know. Give me some hearts if you can hear me. Let me know if you can. And if you're on the replay, comment #replay. Okay? So get yourself into a comfortable position. You can even place a hand on your heart and a hand on your womb or your belly. I want you just to take a few deep belly breaths. And as you inhale, I want your stomach to expand like a balloon. So almost imagine your stomach like a balloon. So as you inhale, your stomach is expanding out. And as you exhale, bring and suck that belly in. And I want you just to continue that deep, slow belly breath, allowing peace and calmness wash over your body. Breathe, relax your mind, your body. Let it all go. Feel the healing frequencies washing over your body, starting from the top of your head, going down your entire body. Bringing peace and calmness into the heart, mind, body, and soul. We're going to do one last big, deep, slow belly breath. There you are, my friends. Hope that helped anchor you, ground you. Hope that you were able to let go of some of that stress and worry. Okay, so now I'm going to pull a card. And I've got to get going because I'm going to go live on my Facebook wall real quick before I have to go pick up my son. So let's just quickly pull a card for the collective. What do we all need to hear today, Spirit, to help us align with our most divine path? Okay, what do we got here? Ooh. Mother Mary, love and peace. Let go of the need to be right. Choose peace. Mother healing is possible at this time. Oh, beautiful Mother Mary. Just that image in itself is just beautiful and peaceful and healing. So I'm just going to actually read it from the guide today because I am in a hurry. So I'm going to do this real quick. Mother Mary 84. Because I missed Tap In Tuesday yesterday, so I thought I would pop in here and do a card for the collective. So here it is. This message is for everybody that is jumping on the live or on the replay. It says, let go of the need to be right. Choose peace. Mother healing is possible at this time. Mary, the mother of Jesus, is one of the best loved saints, masters, and guides of the world. Although she had a huge part to play in the Catholic faith, she can bring faith, peace, and love to anyone who calls on her. She is the saint of the people. She works directly with the angels of peace to bring healing to the world, particularly where there is conflict, and is dedicated to supporting children and mothers. She is the spiritual embodiment of unconditional love and acceptance. So it is time to let go of conflict or the need to be right. The more you fight for the point you want to prove, the unhappier you will be. Pointing out the mistakes or mishaps or others just blocks the road to love in your own life. Mary, the divine mother of acceptance, is now with you, encouraging you to forgive. Forgiveness is not about letting anyone away with their bad choices, but about choosing to create your own happiness. Mother Mary also brings healing to you and your mother. If you miss her or out of contact with her or have an old trauma that needs healing, know that Mary's miraculous light is here now to wash away the darkness. So how beautiful is that? What a beautiful message, especially with the chaos that is happening in the world right now. It's about, people are like being like, no, you need to hear my point of view. My point of view is right. And the other person is like, no, my point of view is right. And then all this is doing, it's causing division, which we do not want. People can have their own opinions. We just have to learn to accept people for who they are. Not judge anyone, be open to other people's opinions, but that doesn't mean that we can't be united, right? We can all be united by love. We can all be united by love, right? We have to stop this division. This is where we can choose to focus in on the things that light us up instead of focusing in on fear. Because focusing on fear breeds more fear. We don't need any more of that in the world. We need more love. So let's focus in on love and what we can do to change the collective energy, what we can do to increase the love and peace in the world. So think about, what can I do today to bring more love into this world? And that can be as simple as walking by somebody and smiling and saying hello, complimenting a stranger in the grocery store, right? There's so much little things that we can do to brighten someone's day, and this causes a ripple effect of change and love throughout the world. So let's do more of that, my friends. Have a beautiful and magical day, and if this message resonates, please comment down below. Thank you to each and every one of you for being here. I love this community, and I love you guys. Mwah. Sending you all so much love and light from my heart to yours. And remember, my friends, that thoughts become things. So if you don't like the thoughts that you're choosing, Thoughts become things, right? So what you focus on grows, right? But if you're focusing on the negative things, you're going to get more negativity into your life. But if you choose to focus on the good, even if it's something little and minute, you'll get more goodness, more positive things, more beauty, more synchronicities, more magic. Start living a more present life. Start anchoring in to love, and everything will change. Have a beautiful, magical day. Mwah. Bye.